Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a Monday stream, Monday morning, early morning, I know, but kid-free morning. If you're like me, kids went back to school from fall break. It was a busy week last week. It was my birthday on Sunday. Had a little party on Saturday. I turned 40. So, hey, wanted to get back into the streaming of Starfield and didn't really have much time last week with the kiddos being around and all. So, the streams that I did, I didn't have any, the video on and the audio on, and no chat available. But here I am, and let's get down to it. I've been busy. I have played this last week, and I have been busy. I've unlocked two levels, completed two more of the in-character storylines, and I'm just now starting to actually dive back into the main storyline. I've got my first power, so a lot of cool stuff has been happening. Here we go. Oh yeah, and I'm right back here in the lodge. Of all places. All right, let's see what's in this safe that I have completely just forgot about. Oh my gosh, look at how expensive that is. Nice. I have not paid much attention to my safe, to be honest with you. So I keep forgetting this thing is here. Oh, and I've bought, a property on Neon, two properties here near the lodge. You get one for free if you complete a storyline with the UC, and then the other one is in the well. And I've started to kind of revamp those, add furniture and stuff here and there. Really thinking about doing another outpost and then continuing a train of connection from my original outpost to my ship. So that way, when I land, I don't have to worry about hand carrying, 400 pounds of aluminum to my ship. So, all right.
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
Starborn, apparently they give you a really cool spacesuit if you do theirs.
Yes, by any meaning of the word. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone. I do not understand how seeking answers can be so dangerous. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
I agree with you there.
Yes. Given our first interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
You're not kidding. What was weird was yesterday I used my ability for the first time in a battle, and I don't know if I accidentally hit Andreja. I think that's how you pronounce it, Andreja, with the ability. But I had to reset right before that battle, you do the quick reload because she hated me. It's like I got all these notifications. Andrea hated that. Andreja's not following you anymore. Andreja's no longer a companion. I was like, whoa, what did I do? So I must have hit her with the ability by accident. Which is funny because it was a mission where they all just start shooting at us. And then she goes, I cannot be with you anymore. It's like, I'm trying to defend myself. Okay, quick reload. I saw your note too. I don't know if you're still on, but I did see your note about the manufacturing thing. I've got to spend some more dedicated time at my outpost and just kind of figure it all out because it's all up and running. I mean, it looks great. And every time I go there, all the containers are full, which there's only 3, so it doesn't take long to fill them up. But it's one of those situations where it's just like there's so much that can be done with those outposts, just like building a spaceship. I mean, I've seen a couple photos of fellow Union guys that are, of course, not working right now. They built the Batwing, and it was like, are you serious? You literally sat there for however long it took you to build that. Congratulations, All right, we're gonna head on over to our spaceship.
By the way, Captain,
Of course, the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escapes.
Well, yeah, I mean that makes sense because like every mineral you trade besides
giant
like gold and I think one other thing is basically just
Always a satisfying
one-to-one
moment
trading.
to return to your ship.
So it's like I can get 400 aluminum every time I go there, but to carry it all back to Aquila City and then sell it all, and it's a rigorous thing. I built onto this ship, which is actually kind of cool. I've added, let me see if I can bring it up real quick, take a look. I've added back here, I added another engine. So yeah, it won't really let me scroll through like the shipbuilder does, but if you take a look, like on the backside, you can see the engine sticking out from the backside. Then right there on the immediate right side, you can see that little storage container right there. That's one of the safeties, like you can haul the contraband in, but it's never guaranteed. So you got to have like the strongest one of those available. Unfortunately, I didn't know that at the time, so I finished the Crimson Pirate missions and only got the weakest one. But it's still like a 50-50 shot every time I go into the city. If I got contraband on me, it's a 50-50 shot. So I've actually just been quick loading into like my outposts before they can scan me, and then it docks. It's so funny. It docks your ship at the city until you actually get a scan, and then it will let you go. But I also did add one more storage container, and that's right there. You can see it on the left side. Starfleet Logistics. It's pretty cool when you do the UC stuff because you get, where do you buy the parts? Oh, when you go to the ship, like dock manufacturing guy, and he lets you work on your ship. If you go to the ship builder and just kind of float off into the no man's land and not stay on your ship, hit A, and it brings up a whole menu of everything that's available for you to buy. If you do that UC mission that I was doing and finished, you actually get a whole bunch of stuff that the UC offers you. And then if you go back to where like the Crimson Fleet missions are, or if you find, I think there's one more that I just found that's kind of like a sketchy guy that's in Neon City, and I might hit him up and see if he's got another cargo container, because your normal ship guys, they won't have those sealed cargo containers. But I've added new weapons to this thing. I've changed their locations. I tried to do a new reactor, but I couldn't find where the other reactor was. And there's no like place that says, okay, here's your reactor. Oh, son of a... Is that it right there? That's it, isn't it? Okay. Well, next time I go, I'll have to realize that that's it. Maybe I can replace it from in there. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to make it so the shield system was all the way up, and I can't do that without adding a reactor to add more points to it, if you will. So I added a new engine, but I need a new reactor. Yeah, happy accidents indeed, man. I spent like 15 minutes going, where is the damn reactor so I can replace it? Because you can only have one. So it's like you can have two engines, you can have multiple cargo spaces. In fact, the cargo hold is like right down there on the bottom, and so anything else you got to add. And then it brings up those, like, you see the little white half circle there. When you go into the ship manufacturing area, it shows you can see them right there, what you can attach to those things. So like the engine has got two attachments. You see attachment for another storage container, two attachments there. So those like white circles show you where you can actually put the new items or modify items.
ship's clear and the sky is calling to us.
You know, I ended up, I think I told you, I picked up like a 5th ship or 6th ship. I still, and one of the ships that I have is actually for hauling contraband. Apparently, its entire cargo hold is like a secure hold for contraband. But man, it's like this ship is just nothing can beat it. Got 2 blue dots on me. What's going on here? Okay, Niso and POTUS. Damn, I got 3 lodge missions right now active. You see all the side missions I still have. All these activities. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That's well. Here, I'll show you since I have to go back here real quick and drop off this package anyway. Come on, stop clicking on the ships. Okay, here we go. I've heard the stuff you can get from the Starboard is pretty OP, especially for like when you're starting the New Game Plus. I kind of want to go into your route and like beat the rest of the missions and get all the powers and stuff before I continue on, because some of these side missions have been pretty nice, like pretty fruitful, and they pay out a lot, which is great. But I mean, I have like 300-some thousand credits right now, and 330,000, so I'm not hurting for money. You lose everything but your powers and your perks. Oh wow, damn! I've gone like halfway through all the side missions too. All right, let's see. So spaceport guy is typically hiding out right here.
Need some work done?
For New Atlantis.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through here. You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here.
Sweet. Well, that was easy. 8,500 credits for just dropping off a package. I love it. So you go to I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Sure, have at it.
God, guns, credits, and everything. So it really is, but you get the option of not having to do the storyline, is my understanding. So basically, you keep your level, you keep all your perks, you keep your powers, and then everything else is wiped clean. Man. Well, I guess if I do make that commitment, then I would have to probably stop doing the side missions. So anyway, if you take a look, I'll show you real quick too. This is the ship. Where is it? This right here, the Ecliptic Stiletto. Or is it the Razor Leaf? I can't remember. It might be the Razor Leaf, because the Ecliptic Stiletto, the Ecliptic are those mercenaries. But yeah, it's one of those two that has it's a cargo hold that's all secured cargo hold. But anyway, so you go to the ship you want to modify, you go to Shipbuilder, and then you can get into kind of literally every aspect of all the different parts of the ship, you know. And if you kind of like go to the area that you want to replace. Like here, there's that reactor that I was. So I can't even touch it right now because I got to get star design rank 4. I'm only on 2, which is another thing. Like, don't start modifying until you do at least rank 2, because then you'll just be stuck. But what I do is I go off here into the ether, and I just hit A for add, and you got your weapons, your structural, and I mean literally everything you could possibly think of structural wise. Your shields, and you can see up there on the bar like how it's kind of going up, going down. And I can't add certain things because if you look at the bottom right, you'll get a mobility and you'll get a mass rating. And as long as you stay nominal, which even if it's highlighted in red, doesn't necessarily mean you won't be nominal. It just means that it's adding weight and then taking away from your mobility. But here's your reactors. So for example, you see the reactor thing. I don't have to add like an expensive reactor to get it to max out, but you're only allowed to have 1. And if you take a look, like if I delete the reactor that I have right now, I might not get, because all these are rank 4s, piloting and then your starship designs. So it's one of those things where I think you have to spend the time to unlock all those abilities. But here's your habitats, which are basically where you can sleep at and stuff. Grav drives, again, you can update. I tried to add one, but I made the mass way too heavy at that point, and I was just trying to figure out, like, I don't know how to take away. So I think the best thing to do in that case would probably be to build one from scratch. But again, like you can see that you got to have all the ranks kind of unlocked. But yeah, that's all the parts and pieces you need to make a ship are right there in the build menu. And it's you can see at the bottom right corner too, where the little blue checkbox that says nominal. That means that it'll be able to fly and test okay. All right, let's see. What did it speak to? Percival, I think, is here on this planet, right? No. I thought I had one more that was here on. Oh, the Mantis ship and I forget what I was going to say, but the Mantis ship, for example, I was flying it around one time, and I landed I went to a planet that I had to jump from that planet to the next planet because I didn't have enough fuel. And when I hit the first planet, I got commed. Somebody paged me on the comms and was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, it's the Mantis. Oh my God, he's still alive. And then I hit the A button way too quick, so I jumped because I thought they were going to attack me. And the same type of interaction happened when I was doing the Crimson Fleet. A bunch of the NPCs, I could hear them talking about, oh, if that Mantis guy ever shows his face again and stuff. So part of me wanted to just wear the costume and go in there and park the ship. But apparently Mantis has got, that's what it was, the Sergeant Amy one. Apparently Mantis has got a pretty known notoriety throughout the star system.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I also went and I hired pretty much everybody at this viewport, the bar underneath of it, right underneath. You can't see it because of the freaking trees, but she has a little side mission where you got to go like break into UC security and get back a recipe or something like that, or ingredients for her to make a recipe. But there's also like 6 or 7 people initially. I've only found 2 now since I turned down everybody.
If
2 of them
crime
stayed
has slowed
behind.
down since you started
So
stepping up.
I hired.
I do.
I hired
Thanks to
2 of
you,
those crew
The
members just to
spaceport is
hang
up
out,
and running again,
in
which is
case I
good
do
for
another
commerce,
outpost or something.
but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate. Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down.
Scan jammers, that was the other thing. So initially doing the the Crimson Fleet things, I had the option of putting a scan jammer on, but it made my thing too heavy, so I opted against it because I wanted the shielded cargo.
Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings. Remember that job you did for Agent Plato? I finally had a reason to call in that favor he owes us. I asked him to pull the names and cargo of every potential smuggling ship that docked in the last month. He said he'll have a slate ready for you to examine. See you later.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
You will be scanned as you enter the
Ahem. Something I can do for you? Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together. Nope. I just keep my head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I better get back to it.
Seemed alright. Didn't seem like they might have been hiding anything.
Can I help you? It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me. It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps.
Okay.
Right, back to it.
Yeah, you talking about her? Andrea? I got married to Sarah before I realized that, because I hadn't continued on in the storyline, that there's a fourth member. I thought the fourth member was a robot, but she's the fourth member. So I'm having her follow me around, and she actually started flirting with me, and now it's letting me return the flirting. And I'm like, but I'm married, and every time I walk by Sarah, she gets these eyes now. It's like, it's pretty funny. You know what I found is Barrett. When you have Barrett follow you around, he's one of the best for like covering your butt in battle.
What did you need?
Well, I didn't need anything. What do you need? son of a gun. Put the arrow pointing up at first. Fooled me. You can have the people that you hire from like the bars on different planets and stuff. You can actually have them follow you as companions too, and they allow you to do the whole like ask personal questions and have conversations with them. So I'm truly wondering, and I haven't seen anybody post about this, but I'm truly wondering if you're able to actually like marry them or interact with them. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Monday.
The fewer people. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of my division's
This
work.
guy's got chips in his face. Yeah, hey buddy. Mr. Mob.
That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a
okay,
friend on
only
the
the
classified
four
star station who
companions, then.
sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day.
Hey, did FSU win this week?
Even I owe you for the last
Did
job.
they play?
Hope it serves some use.
I know Ohio State had the week off.
Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here.
Oh, of course they are. I just wish I could get away with it.
That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. And from what my intelligence tells me, you've already been on board that station, Captain.
Oh, really?
So you don't need me to fill in the details.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
I know exactly what station he's talking about. All right. Apparently we got this thing we gotta read or listen to. Is that? No, it's this one. There it is, 57B, cargo transport, pure hydroponic potatoes. The Anasai. Okay. No, I remember that the drunk QB. I definitely remember that. Oh, it's all good. Glad you were working though. I know commercials are shooting here and there, and trade shows and blah blah blah. Party was good, you know, decent turnout. I got way too drunk, but hung over all day yesterday, which was my actual birthday. It was the first, so it was nice to just lay on the couch. The kids didn't really want to do anything since they had to go back to school today, so nice relaxing football Sunday. Right, as you should for 40. Yep, the big 4-0. All right, I gotta find the Anasai. Was that the name of it? I guess that it might be a pirating ship, so I wonder if the Crimson Fleet is coming back into my storyline. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I've got to start going through and finding some good clips to use so I can keep posting stuff on like TikTok and all that, because
Found those
it's starting to
smugglers
get
yet?
some notoriety there.
How's the investigation going? Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance? Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship? Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to
The
board the ship,
Anunci.
locate
I
any
said
loose scoops,
Anasai.
and return them here.
The Anunci.
And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do.
I are grip. I have hammer.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing is using the provided tools, if you will, from the TikTok. That's actually how I'm doing this, is the provided studio streaming platform. It just makes it so easy, and then I got the capture card on top of it, so literally plug and play. Had somebody kind of do the banner and all that for me. And actually, behind this setting, I have it all set up. It's just with this, I like to get full screen of gameplay, just because Starfield deserves it. This game is amazing. No, I'm a console, so PS5, and had to buy an Xbox in order to play this one, which at first I waited like 2 weeks, and then I was like, I gotta do it. And finally bit the
Any
bullet, spent
adventure
the
you
money.
can fly away from.
Really happy I
Is
did,
is
though.
that how the saying goes?
I think it's up top, right? I have a feeling I'm going to get shot at. Why do I have this feeling? Okay, gotcha. Will do. I'm on PS5, The Wolf 1083. And then on everything else, I'm pretty much adapting now to Wolfie Grip and just kind of using that as the brand name, if you will. Which is funny because I looked it up, and if, like, say I become a super mega successful streamer, knock on wood that I don't have to ever grip again if that's the case, but because Wolfie Grip is registered in the state of Georgia as an entertainment company, I can technically use it's it, if you will, as my LLC. So
Looking
kind of
for
killing
something?
me. Oh, here
My
we go.
suggestion: you turn around and pretend you saw nothing.
Oh, really? Okay.
What?
You're threatening me? Are you threatening me? Excuse me. Well, they won't get out of the way, will they?
Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this
Uh-huh.
means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in...
See you out in the
a
ether.
deal?
Man, I wish we could co-op play on this, but the only way we could do that is set up 2 TVs, 2 systems. I could set it up on the stream. You and me could be here, but that sucks that we can't co-op on this game. I would think, though, it would really slow this game down.
Fine. You've made your choice. But now, you'll have to pay for it.
Oh, really? So you're going to shoot at an officer, huh?
You're not taking
Yep.
my ship.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
So now I get to
Literally.
go through this whole ship and maybe try and rob it? Is that?
Damn it. You won't get away, hear me?
Oh, great. Who else is here? I knew it wasn't going to let me steal the ship, but it was worth a shot.
Looks like they got away. What was that noise?
No, we didn't get away.
it!
Man, everybody's got money on them on this ship. I love it. Keep it coming. It's just a bedroom. I don't really see anything else on this ship to like take. I think I must have already got it all. It's a big ship though. Oh, here we go. Don't want the metal plate. I want what's on the metal plate. Resources aplenty. Okay, let's see. Oh, some chunks. Ooh, tea? Okay. I've got a bunch of coffee, but it's the first tea bag I've found so far. Oh, that's actually a really good idea, Bruce. That's never even thought of that, but I don't have the hauling capacity. My SUV only pulls 1,500 pounds, so it's like it limits me. In fact, the camper that I have that I bought in February is like 100 pounds over that, so not too bad. But yeah, that's a great idea, man. You know, make a little side cash work when you want. Well, I think I did my damage down here. Now, let's go back and retrace our steps. No, that's right, I'm encumbered. Hydraulic clamp, I don't need. Okay, it's the galley. I was already there. Oh. Nice, I think I did all the damage I could. Oh wait, yeah, anything else? Anything else? That little cat with a space helmet on, that's funny. That's Bethsada making their jokes. Hello. Lemon pack, lotus pack. We'll be able to make some good crafting on my ship. Come up. Alright. New Atlantis, here we go. We'll go turn over the stolen contraband. And tell the captain that we had to murk those people because they shot first. Actually, is there a way that I can dump all this on the... Yeah, look at that. There's my ship right there. That way I don't have to be so encumbered. Get everybody hanging out in the hall.
Fascinate me. I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right? Right? How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
I mean, I think it's aliens.
Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
We know they wanted the artifact. Yeah, that's true. We need to let them know that we mean no harm.
It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
Oh my god. Third option. Alright, well tell Luke I said eat them eggies. Eggies and bacons.
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
Oh, I doubt that very much. Doubt that very much.
Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God, real. But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they?
Why did he dislike
Everyone's gonna be
that?
thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech, but I don't know. Yeah, well, you might be right. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems.
That would still make him
Here's a
alien.
hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the
Makes
Starborn.
sense. I mean, that's a good theory.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner.
Fair
One
enough.
way or the other, we are not alone. And that's... that's both exciting and terrifying.
Look at all the alien life forms that I've run into. I mean,
What's happening,
just
darling?
thinking about you.
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them. The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely.
I mean, they wanted to blow us out of the sky.
Anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves. I wouldn't say I was afraid. More like approaching the situation with caution. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
I worry they're here to destroy us.
They're certainly hostile, but I don't think they're here to completely annihilate us, or they would have done so already. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
Man, mine too.
Obviously. There has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts. Thank you. I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them.
Wow.
Well then,
My
I've
own
certainly
life
wasted
shut me
enough
down.
of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these... Well, well. Back for more, eh? Only if it's going to make me smile. How is it that you always know exactly what to say? You support all of my dreams and aspirations. Who could ask for anything more? If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
I guess.
It's always a good day when we get to chat. Of course, Captain.
Huh.
I'd be happy to catch up later.
I guess she doesn't have any more to necessarily talk about. Gives you a 10 to thermal. Okay. Look at my mass right now. Blood so covered. I think I'm going to keep all that on me and just take it. It's probably, oh my gosh, I got 66 of those now? Wow. Okay. I definitely need to go on some missions where I can use some med packs. That's hilarious. Alright, sweet. I still got like 500 space left in there. Alright, what's my next mission? Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to the Yumi guy about what I found.
Quite been able to think of New Atlantis as home. Though I suppose I should.
Alright. Let's see if he gives me another mission or not.
Okay. No.
How's the investigation going? Good work. Did you find anything? Very well done, Captain. Time and time again you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worth the guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board. Oh, and before I forget, your payment.
What happens to the
It's
ship?
well deserved.
Sounds like it should be sold at a discount, of course. Well, I guess there goes that idea. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to mull through some of these other activities. Still requires me to go on the road. You know what? I do want to do this. At least get
It's always a great day here.
some of this evidence that I found out of my stash.
Heard the cabinets assembled some kind.
It's crazy. Like I went to some random bar in gosh, I can't even remember what planet it was. It's obviously one of the settled planets. And I just searched around, and on one of the tables, randomly, is a piece of evidence from the Crimson Fleet that so it tells me, obviously, number one, I haven't found them.
Ship's ready.
Number two, that they're not all on the Crimson Fleet area. They're spread out.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
I think I'm headed back to the key, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Crix. Jasper Crix. Here we go. Whee!
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
about put us right into that into the ship, though. Good night.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Oh,
This place
the
even
Victus
smells
mission
like
was on
deceit.
New Atlantis.
We should make our business quick.
Everything seems secure.
I don't know how you stomached living with these criminals. Someone should give you a medal just for that.
Wait a minute. Oh, I boarded the key by mistake. I should have boarded the other ship.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
But I did almost
We're
put
on
this
our
right
own
into
again.
the key. There it is. Go on down. Need to go to the UC ship. To the cops, not
Seems
that.
good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
We'll be talking about this battle in the history slates. It takes a brave soldier
Anything
to do
new
what
to
you
report?
did. You weren't just on the front line.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case. Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods and
Man, I
cash from
almost got it
Sidonia.
all.
Which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That should set them back a bit. That it? Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
I need to start learning how to hit that X button instead of the A button so I can just get in the cockpit.
Interior of this ship comforting.
Yeah, me too. I love this ship. It's my favorite out of the 5 that I own.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
Go back to New Atlantis and talk to Bay Victus. Set up those side missions.
Grav jump complete.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You're...
We'll get the Bay Victus side missions unlocked, and then I think I'm going to jump back onto the regular lodge missions. Get a few more artifacts and powers.
You will be scanned.
How many skill points? No, close to it though.
As you enter the city, please keep moving. Okay. No bounty.
What's it, a night bounty? To the Mast District, where they've got something secret hidden away, tucked away in their maximum security vaults. Look at that jet. Perfect. Love this jetpack. Subsection 7. Where the deepest, darkest secrets of the UC military are hidden. And I get to just do this and walk right in.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Fine. Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
What's this? Just you then? No UC executioner. So the cabinet knows the truth about Orlais. Splendid. That means you and I can get to work. We were in the middle of an all-out war, Captain. Committing ships to save the city would have left another undefended.
This guy, for a little backstory, spoiler alert, was part of the original colony war.
New Atlantis.
And this city got attacked by this alien life form that he knew how the aliens would be formed. And instead of exposing it to try and work on the problem, he bombed the city, killing thousands of people.
Well, thanks to our combined efforts,
He was supposed to be executed.
our name has more clout with
And
the cabinet than it
they
has in
obviously
years.
arrested him and hid him
I hope to build on that.
because of
I have
how
a
smart he
long list
was
of
and
names
how much he
civilized
knew.
society would be better without. I just need someone to help me remove them from the picture. Should we begin the hunt? Or did you have questions? Nothing else then? Just making the settled systems a little safer. Arms dealers, rogue scientists, UC turncoats, war criminals from the colony war. Each poses a threat if left unchecked. I'd be directing you to them, and you'd be making the galaxy better for us all.
So I'm your hitman?
The UC doesn't consider these threats worthy of action just yet. But by the time they do, it may well be too late. Which is why we'll be dealing with them before they can cause greater harm. As far as possible legal repercussions, I'll only be sending you to targets once they're away from the general populace. You may have to deal with some mercenaries or other general banditry, but no one's gonna shed a tear if a merchant of death or a chem peddler and their henchmen meet an early end. You won't be going after anyone that you see might miss. So you needn't fear in that regard.
Okay.
Just what I was hoping to hear. There's a slate waiting for you in the transfer system. Those are the details details for our first, person of interest. Find them, eliminate them, and make the galaxy a better place for it. Though I would expect some resistance when trying to approach the target. Deal with any you encounter as you see fit.
Man, what a slime ball this guy is.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Okay, let's go to the Nat station. I'm just going to double check. I think this would definitely be one that would require the use of weaponry. The blood flowing a little bit. Now I have all those toxins. I just need to put them back in my inventory. Okay. So... I think we'll go ahead and do this one, and then we'll go back to the main storyline whenever I come around and play it next time. Better do this. Last time I decided to not rock my spacesuit for a little while. I ended up walking straight out onto the surface of Mars without my spacesuit on. That was not a good thing. It doesn't auto put it on for you, I'll just say that. Did it again.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
My friend. Dish.
Any news to share?
Alright. To Miranda. I think that's what it was.
We checked the plate. We're good.
Let's go kill a bunch of bad guys. Maybe get my compadre to not like it. I just have a feeling she's the type that doesn't want me to be a mercenary or a gun for hire.
Orbit achieved.
Ooh, I'm going back to the Sol Galaxy, which is our galaxy. Or Sol Earth. I think Sol's Earth, actually.
Let's see what there is to see.
Guess I'll be landing on Earth. Moon of Uranus. Gotcha.
Stroud-Eklund ships may be good, but so what? A ridiculous amount of credits was dumped into them. But Hope Tech, that's all Ron Hope. One man with true vision.
I am sick to death hearing about your sainted Ron Hope. I mean, trucks in space? Really?
Polvo was a backwater collection of hydroponics farmers until Ron Hope brought them in.
That's great for you guys. I'm real happy for you. There's a lot of lead on this planet. There's water? Really? Lead-bound water. Extreme. Extreme environment. Deep freeze. Okay, let's go. Pew pew, bang bang.
We're locked in and landing.
I guess I'll do a quick save before I try and use that ability again, because I really think it'd be pretty cool to make like 6 people just float in the air. Bow, bow, bow. But I don't want to
Perhaps
make my
not
companion
the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Negative 210 degrees out here. Whoa, guys, we are in the freeze. Look at that. Wow. No atmosphere either, so. Lead and water, the only 2 elements on this entire planet. That's it. What's this, though? I can't scan this? This looks like a crystal of some sort. Gotta hurry up and get in this building before I get hypothermia or frostbite. Wow, that's beautiful. Take a little screenshot of that for later. Seriously, there's nothing else out here. Oh wait, what's this? It's a structure. Back that way. Nothing on that side. Something right there. Ooh. Last time I did one of these and then saw this structure thing, there was a ship there. I was able to steal the ship. Oh, hello. Ecliptic, huh? Mercenaries are hiding this person. It's a little weird. Hello.
You can't hope to win.
Apparently, I just got some evidence. Or did it just default back to that? I think it just defaulted back to that because that was the last thing it did before. Okay. Take some of this contraband that is stolen. Underground facility. Really? So, mission over, but now all of a sudden there's a whole, oh, wow. Okay. The Ecliptic are here.
Calling it. Everyone back to your post.
What is that?
Wait.
And there's a lot of them too. Wow, look at how many there are.
Secure.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Looks like another false alarm. What the? What's that?
Gotta wonder exactly what's hiding right now in here.
I need cover now.
Isolate now or here.
Taking suppressive fire. We got a mission.
These are all low level too. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I've ever been to this planet yet. Oh well, there's a little cool something from a low level guy.
Quiet.
Hello.
Did you hear that?
Guess somebody's shooting at us.
Let's go. Moving ahead.
Nothing there. Shame.
Open fire.
Okay, I see little ricochets coming right there.
Endless.
You apparently see somebody too. Oh. Wow, he had some armor on him. Alright, let's keep going. Whoops. Blew up his jetpack. Oh, dear. That wasn't very nice. I can hear him in the distance now. Still a lot here. You gotta be hiding something big. Or this might have been like a side mission that I just haven't unlocked yet. So I might do whatever I need to do and then be able to just bypass it or turn it in. Here. Let's see. Nothing important. Awfully big area to not have any around. Oh, well, I'm gonna do it.
Whoever it was, they're gone now.
Are we though?
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Well, all I know is for how many guys are in here, I really haven't found anything like, aha, this is what they're protecting.
Take down that target.
Okay, that voice was really close. Gave me a Digipick, so something close by. Gave me another one. Some crafting materials. Here we go. Ooh, expert level. Boy, these are always lovely. Alright, I can use those three, and it doesn't go to anything else. That makes sense. And then a single for that. I think these are all like relatively similar. There we go. Got it. Okay. Secret room, secret window.
fled the area.
Seems like they're behind that block of ice, that big wall of ice. So, secret room. Maybe use a digipick to get into it. Expert lock level. Nothing really in there. Here's another one. Damn, okay. X. Go back. Other slots. Perfect.
How quickly can you get that done?
Why are you rushing me, Chica? Can't rush perfection. Alright, so a whole bunch of nothing. Thanks. Here we go. Continuing on. It looks like I've entered out of combat mode, so I'm going to try and hit up this research station real quick and research my gun mods. Oh, never mind. Just try it, just in case. Ah! Ooh, a master level. Or no, I thought it was a master. It's a novice. Okay, this one. No, not that one. Oh, son of God. Wait, what? Alright, there we go. Hopefully, what is this? Takes me upstairs and out of the building? Or to... Whoa. I think I already hacked the door to the research lab. It's funny though. Oh, I see where he is. He's hanging on to. Oh, so this is a movie wall. You can't get it. Hi. That was interesting. Okay.
What the?
Here we go.
Enemy found. Need to focus.
Okay. He was a little bit stronger than his counterparts.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
If you guys would like to pick up some of this stuff, feel free. Can I have been here before, haven't I? No, I mean I couldn't have been because all this stuff would have been here. But this office just looks so familiar. Huh, okay. Whoa. Oh, cool. I don't know where I got the instinct to do that from, because normally you see a wall in a game like this and you're like, well, that's there for me. It looked breakable. Sadly, I was going to say, sadly, that might have been the end of my journey, but what's this? This little out vent. Level 30. I made 30 levels in this game so far. Hooray.
Get in position. Attack.
Okay. Went that way. Let's see what this one needs to. Right back to here. Oh, look it, there's two guys sitting right there. I remember this part. I'm different planet, same door, same setup. Climb up through the vent pipes. There's a little door. Aha!
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
That's hilarious. It was in the same spot, at a completely different planet. But same type of thing. You know, contraband.
Initiating combat.
Sure.
Take them down! How do they even try?
You would think since these guys are mercenaries that they would come after me for killing so many of them, but I guess I'm in the clear. They disavow all knowledge. Sweet. Oh, that was the door I just opened. Huh, that's funny. Well, I guess I'll start the long climb out of here. It looks like I've gotten every secret that there was to find in this, but hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Good to talk to a couple old friends. I'll see you next time when I log on to stream again. Talk to you then. Bye.